Recently, Bitcoin holders were shocked by a terrible event, where they saw the value of their Bitcoins plummet drastically overnight. Fortunately, they quickly recovered their values after a few tense hours. But this event led me to ask myself, should I invest in more Bitcoin? Well, this topic might be pretty old, but due to this recent development, I think it's wise to revisit this subject in full detail. But before I start, let me introduce myself. This is your host, and you are watching your favorite crypto YouTube channel, where we discuss things related to cryptocurrency and how to be successful in crypto trading, even if you're a newbie to this whole thing. Now that that's out of the way, let's explore, should you buy Bitcoin? Most of you know it, but still, I would like to explain a little bit about Bitcoin and in general cryptocurrency. Everybody knows about Bitcoin, but for our new viewers, it is a digital asset that works like a normal currency, but with some noticeable differences, including peer-to-peer payment methods and the fact that banks don't take a cut on every transaction. Also, I forgot to mention, there are no physical versions of Bitcoins either. Everything exists through the web. Awesome, right? One more thing. Each Bitcoin is created or mined with an encrypted code, which is usually a string of numbers and letters, and the same equation used to create the code can unlock it like a virtual key. Basically, blockchain stuff makes everything secure and keeps your money registered to you and you only. And further into its technicality, Bitcoin uses a proof-of-work mining protocol, which is basically using powerful computers to solve complex puzzles to verify transactions from Bitcoin miners. Now that everybody is kind of on the same page, let's remove the training wheel and talk about why did Bitcoin drop in value in such a short time. Now, at the beginning of December 2021, the price of Bitcoin and several other leading cryptocurrencies plunged dramatically. And I'm talking really dramatically, as now, one Bitcoin is worth about $45,000. That's a long way from the all-time high of $69,000 seen in November. So why did this happen? According to experts, the recent turmoil around the latest coronavirus and high inflation in the US and UK were the main causes for this unprecedented event. Now that the dust is settled, investors are questioning Bitcoin's reliability, and many are quick to cash out. So let's rephrase that initial question. Should you invest in Bitcoin in 2022? Well, it's kinda difficult to answer that question at the moment. Bitcoin has always been a bit volatile, but if you are willing to take risk, the turnover is out of this world. Consider this, if you had invested $100 in Bitcoin 10 years back, you would have been living the millionaire life today. If you invested $100 on Bitcoin 5 years ago, that $100 would have turned into $2,500. Not millions, but that's a 25 times return, and no traditional investment has done that in such a short term. But before we go any further, let's go through the things that you should consider before investing in Bitcoin, as knowing these will help you make an educated choice. And I think I don't have to tell you that. Compared to traditional types of investment, crypto trading in particular is quite risky. So you should keep in mind that Bitcoin's value is purely speculative. And this is very different from company stocks, as the share price will move depending on business performance. Additionally, due to its uncategorized nature, roughly 20% of all cryptocurrencies have been forgotten or misplaced. That's about $140 billion just swept under the rug. And the rest of them aren't safe either, since hackers and scammers steal about $10 million worth of cryptocurrency every day. Bitmart, a popular DeFi exchange, got hacked a few days back, and a hacker got away with $200 million worth of ETH. So if big exchanges aren't safe, how safe are you? So some people choose to take their holdings offline and store them in a physical device called a cold wallet, otherwise known as a hardware wallet or cold storage, similar to a USB stick, like the Ledger Nano X. And it might seem unnecessary, but keeping your crypto isolated from the rest of the web might just save you thousands of dollars. Well, now that you've come this far, let's discuss where to invest in Bitcoin. The most common way is to buy coins directly, which you can do with most of the crypto wallet services. Also, on that same wavelength, I would love to know which wallet you most frequently use to buy cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. So let me know in the comments down below. Over the last couple of minutes, I have said a lot about Bitcoin, and I have said it might be risky to invest in it at the moment. So if you're looking to buy some crypto, consider these last 2 points. The first one would take us across the world to China. Like everything that's fun, even cryptocurrencies are banned in China. Not much of a surprise, right? Also, you might have guessed it, and yes, crypto enthusiasts in China just use a VPN. And they trade crypto through foreign DEXs. This ban was put in place to stop money laundering through protocols like Tornado. I will not get into what Tornado is or how it works, as it'll take a long time. Maybe a video for another day. But in September 2021, the Chinese central bank just stepped in and announced that all transactions with cryptocurrencies are illegal, stating that it seriously endangers the safety of people's assets. And as always, investors panicked, pulled out of the market, and Bitcoin dropped $2,000 in a matter of seconds. Most Chinese banks and payment providers like WeChat are already banned from offering crypto services, or provide any protection for customers if they have lost money in crypto trading. The Chinese ban hammer hit the mining industry hard too, as many Chinese Bitcoin mining firms were forced to close their operations, as it was made clear mining Bitcoin or any other crypto in China would be punished severely. As cheap Chinese hardware-backed mining went away, the Bitcoin took a big hit in the number of miners and validators. On the other hand, things on this side of the world don't look very bright either. Our neighbors across the pond have officially blacklisted the biggest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, on the grounds of facilitating unregulated transactions and money laundering. As part of this ban, Binance has to stop operations on British soil, and cannot advertise their services in the UK. But the magic of true DeFi and the fact that Binance isn't based in the UK, British investors can still buy and sell cryptos on Binance Exchange without much difficulty. Even then, it should be considered as a clear warning for all crypto investors to be cautious. But all hopes aren't lost, as El Salvador is officially making Bitcoin legal tender, solidifying Bitcoin's role as the future of currency, or at least one of the future currencies. However, cryptocurrency being so volatile, risk-averse investors are still hesitant to buy Bitcoin, much less any other cryptocurrency. As in the nature with all crypto, Bitcoin is not controlled by any central agency. It's a bunch of nodes run on computers all across the world, and no one person can own all the nodes, making it truly decentralized. Bitcoin can neither be compromised or be taken down by an entity, not even the original developer. ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood describes Bitcoin as a rules-based monetary system. With pandemic in full swing, the US government decided to mint over $2 trillion out of thin air. But the services one can buy with that money being limited, such inflation decreases the true value of US dollars, making investors look for alternative investments to hedge against inflation. Bitcoin being among many of those alternatives. And that might be just what it takes to bring Bitcoin into mainstream adoption. So, the only good way to answer the question, is Bitcoin a good investment? Honestly, it's hard to answer, so as long as you do your research and invest wisely, it is a good investment. Some investors have even gone on to state that BTC is gold 2.0, meaning it might not be growing as such, but it will hold its value no matter what. But I can tell you one thing very positively. The big gain days of Bitcoin are over. If you want to be a millionaire by investing $100, Bitcoin is not for you. And now that we're here at the end of the video, let me thank you for sticking around. And if you have any suggestions about what I should cover next, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and stay safe out there. The video for today is over, but if you want to see more, there is one on your screen right now. And more great crypto videos are coming soon. Also, if you're finding yourself here often, consider subscribing to the channel. And while you're at it, ring the notification bell so you watch our videos as soon as it uploads, as most of them are pretty time sensitive like this one. And as a final note, please note that this video is not financial advice, and who am I to say how you should spend your money? Anyways, I'll see you guys soon, and happy holidays.